Hello and welcome to another episode of Old School AOT. We got a game between Vagabond Ourk and Melkor for you today. If I remember correctly, this game also occurred when Melkor was climbing up the ladder, so we'll see how it goes. So, Melkor, quite a strong Loki player, really rocketed up the ladder at that point, and when it comes to Ourk, Ourk is just an extremely famous player, extremely good player. I'd say it was like just under GP, Hope, Skipper, all of them in skill. So really, really, really amazing player. And we have a Loki war here. We have on Tundra, we have Melkor on the left side versus Ourk on the right side. So, Ourk was a really strong player in terms of all the gods he could play. So that definitely helped him in going against guys like Melkor, because he wouldn't have to play a bad matchup. Like for example here, he could just mirror Melkor and feel confident in his skill to help him win. So we'll see how that works out for him. Should be a good game, boys. So yeah, we have pretty similar starts.
Yeah.
Small variations, 5 on food, 4 on food. Overall, doesn't make the biggest difference. Some scouting going on. Let's see what happened here, whether one player will decide to rush and we'll get defensive play with Corsetti, or who even knows what, when it comes to this caliber of players, you might see something really exciting. So we got Ourk, he's building a house here. It's pretty out of the way. So it's unlikely to be discovered and killed early, which is nice. And it's actually good if he gets rushed, because it's just not killable.
Já.
Skipan?
Tilbúin.
And losing your houses early can really hurt you. So you don't want to have that to happen, obviously. Looks like Ourk has about a second or two ahead of extra time. Melkor must have missed. Had a little idle time or something. I don't know quite what happened, but looking pretty similar. And let's see. We got Ourk's Ulfsart moving out here, and maybe he's looking for a spy or something. Definitely looking to do a little scouting. Melkor has spied his Ulfsart, so he's going to know if Ourk tries anything sneaky with a forward or something. And we got the spy going down on Melkor's gold. Interesting. Taking the goat, every little bit counts.
Yeah.
We're making a second Ulfsart, and we're gonna get a temple at home, but it's not really protected or anything. It's out there in front, so sort of indicates that he's not really afraid of getting rushed and getting that temple killed. So he's feeling quite confident in this matchup, I would imagine, if he's doing that. His opposed towards Melkor, who has built it a little more conservatively. Although, once again, it's not that conservative. It isn't actually protected by the town center. So it seems that neither player is really expecting to get rushed, which is interesting. And we have Melkor building a home, but advancing with Heimdall. Interesting. Definitely unconventional. And Ourk is also advancing with Heimdall. So, this definitely goes to the earlier meta, while Heimdall was just much more common to see played than it is now, where it's really fallen off in favor of Corsetti for good reasons. Yeah. Melkor's getting some nice map scouting from that. Definitely one of the underrated things about spying your opponent's scout is that, they can sometimes inadvertently scout quite a bit of the map for you, because spy has a big line of sight.
Skipan.
Melkor's units are coming out. Virtually identical pop-wise right now. So we just got a little scouting. I like how he's scouting with the spy unit. You know, it doesn't really hurt him any, but he's getting intelligence from it. Double racks coming out from Ourk. Let's see what Melkor's also doing double racks. So this is a really, really similar opening. 745, 745. You got virtually identical builds. Which, you know, it happens a lot. Such a high level of play that they're playing really similarly. So we'll see how this goes. You know, it's probably going to come down to who micros the best, along with who has the most lucky spawns. But you know, other things can play in too. So we'll see what happens. They're both just building up an army right now, but it looks like Ourk is almost getting ready to move out. Or he's at least moving. Yes, there he goes. It looks like he's getting ready to move out, and we have Melkor still. It's sort of they're both just sort of still defending. And this right here, this is good for Melkor that Ourk's army is spied, and his isn't. Just because, you know, knowing how big your opponent's army is when they don't know how big yours is, that's pretty cool. Knowing positioning, knowing where their army is physically, but they don't know where your army is. So it probably would have been smarter if Ourk had split that little Sark, but I guess he's figuring that he's going to need it for military power in a really close fight or whatever. So he's moved his army forward a bit, and his hunt is moving out. So it's definitely what you want to do when you're moving your villagers out. You want to move your army out too, so they can't just come kill you. That's very nice. So Ourk and Melkor are virtually the same population right now, and it looks like we've kind of got a bit of a Mexican standoff going where they're like looking at each other, and they're sort of thinking about fighting, but I don't know. Everybody's a little bit afraid to fight because well, speaks for itself, you know. Nobody wants to be the first one to lose a fight. So we're getting some sort of raid thing going on here, but Melkor is also coming in, so I don't think this is going to do that much. And it isn't. Melkor is going right for the hunting, like a killer, right for the jugular. But Ourk reacts very quickly, you know, very, very high level players, so it's not going to be able to guard that easily. And his military is already moving in place to protect them. Units as best he can. So that was a good reaction by him. This little bit of raiding also didn't seem to hurt at all either. You know, didn't really do too much, but hey, he didn't lose a unit. That's very important. So Melkor has a small population advantage again. I think we're going to try to see him. We might try to push in here, we'll see. Although, I don't know, the armies both look relatively strong. We got a retreat going on here. We'll work strategically. Houses, builds up his houses. Interesting. Melkor's housing too. So it's very interesting. Like nobody wants to fight. We're really getting a standoff here. Where like everybody's afraid to take the first big risk and get caught out. But you know it's gonna have to happen someday, and definitely with both of them having these houses positioned near the forward, it means that it's harder for either player to completely disengage from this area. So Ourk seems to be going back up to protect his hunt, or perhaps attack up here or something. We'll have to wait and see. He doesn't know where Melkor's army is, though I'm sure he can guess. And Melkor's army is a little bit out of place, I think. He might just lose that house for nothing. Yep, there it goes. Ourk is moving in on the house. And Melkor won't be able to stop that. Will Ourk take it? Oh, very close. I was wrong. Here we are. The fight is finally breaking out. We're getting 9 nuclear activations. Wow, intense fight. Got a Valkyrie spawn there, another Einherjar activation. So, Melkor is really making a lot of Einherjar. We're going to see if they can roll this fight. Since he has enough throwing axemen overseers. And once with this Einherjar really dominate throwing axemen and raiders. And he spawned all these Valkyries too, so that fight was really lopsided in the favor of Melkor against Ourk. You know, Melkor's at 97, and Ourk is down to 64. Melkor's also moving out to his gold. So now Melkor's moving on these houses here, going to do something about them, demolish them. Well, he has an easy opportunity to do so.
Skipan?
Ourk is hunting some wolves.
Tilbúin.
No, he's not hunting them. Just killing them, hunting them, never mind. So there we go, Melkor demolishing the houses. It's not the biggest deal right now because Ourk is still not even near his pop. Ourk is taking balls to the wall, moving out right now. So we'll see what he's trying to do with that. Maybe moving on his opponent's houses himself as Melkor. His entire army is just bodies. Meanwhile, Ourk's going to try to rebuild, go for a bit of a trade. His units get some harassing. Seems like he's going right to the spied gold, going right for the jugular, so meanwhile, his army is pushing in, but he's going for the gold, and it seems like his, yeah, you don't see the Melkor army retreating. The Einherjar is just so slow, but this is a really nice raid from Ourk. He's making the best of it, considering he's losing his units in the front of his base. So, not units, buildings. Now Ourk himself is moving to his own expansion gold. So let's see what happens here. So yeah, Ourk is popped. This is not good. And Melkor is pushing like the bat out of hell. Pop. He's got the Einherjars. Got 4 of them. That's definitely a critical mass. 5 now. You could even start the grid very soon. Create the giant Einherjar if you wanted to. However, we're still continuing to see Ourk mess around with his small but annoying army. It seems like he's perhaps on track to intercept these gold miners yet again, but yeah, he's going for them, which is a really ballsy considering this whole army with and everything that comes along with that, all those Einherjar. So we'll see whether ignoring for it pays off or not. It could be the strategic genius move in the century or a disaster. So now his arm's coming back, but there's just 4 units going to provide a little distraction and do something on there. Maybe keep some houses in here. Well, the main arm with that. Ooh, and that is. Ooh. Oh man. 4 units. I feel bad for him. Housed again from all the Einherjar, because the Einherjar, you know, they're dealing 10 crush damage in addition to their hack. So they're relatively about as good as you're gonna expect a non-Zeus hoplite to get classically, which is pretty good. For a classic Blade unit, they're really great killing Blades. Like I said, I think maybe one of the best after like Elder Cyclops, Zeus Hoplites. The only downside is they're extremely just slow speed. So Ourk is continuing to keep up these little raids here. He spawned a troll. He's got this stuff going out here. What is he going for here? I don't know. Maybe to try to sneak back with the racks. Interesting. Establish a forward position. So he lost his town center, so I don't know how I feel about this. Now, it's astounding staying in the game at this point, considering, 50 population limit, losing the houses. And here we have Melkor at 100, but the thing he has going against him is, despite being really behind in population, Ourk has been really successful in attacking his gold. Nice raiding with the Valkyrie. Nice. That hurts. That really hurts. Losing the ox cart when you don't have a town center. That's always scary.
Hver þar?
So
Tilbúin.
right here, this is sort of
Já.
the weakness of the Loki Heimdall army that is allowing Ourk to even be in this game. Just the extreme slow speed of the Einherjar. And now that there's not really anything in Melkor's vision to attack, it's not as good as it was before. Although he's clearly in this game by a big amount, it would take a lot for Ourk to come back and win this game, in my opinion. Considering that he's not gathering any food. Currently, although he might do it too soon, but still only 2 ox carts, so he's in dangerous territory. We got Ourk dispatching another raiding party here. Well, he's coming to raid the gold yet again, going for the ox cart. Ourk is not giving up. He's being very persistent, and he just won't let Melkor eliminate him, even though Melkor seemingly eliminated him. So, War's trying to fight back, but they're not doing the best job. Here we have a bit of a blunder. Walking into the full Melkor army, the mini army, so that you know, his unit control has been very good, but I guess Melkor just managed to trap him there. And here we're having this Valkyrie continue. It's very nice Valkyrie. Doing a lot of it's done so much damage. Especially considering this is a free Melkor spawns. The best Loki players are always getting the same value out of the Valkyrie. The free Valkyrie. So here we're getting Ourk is still persisting despite being behind so much. So we'll see. It seems as though Melkor is still very much in the lead, but he continues to be low on gold, and it seems that if nothing else, the Ourk tactic of harassment, small amounts of units everywhere is definitely annoying him. But now the main army of Melkor is moving on the Ourk buildings yet again, so that's not good. Once again, we got all the Einherjar with quite a bit of hack damage. That's 15 hack, and that's 10 crush. So these lighthouses are just moving down. Also, got that patrol making a little last stand. And Ourk is trying to build the retown center, as well as putting a longhouse up. This area over here has remained pretty safe. We got that guy just died. And we're still getting some little mini harasses, although Melkor seems to be adjusting. Good job watching this gold mine with the troll. That's a nice thing. But yeah, at this point, Ourk is very much on the back foot. But you know, he's a tough player. He's trying to hold on, bring his military buildings back up. He's not just going to give up. He's going to fight until he just has no chance of winning anymore. So he needs to rebuild his houses really bad right now. So here we go. Seer's running away. Still watching the gold mine. This big old Melkor army. I bet he wishes he knew that that was over there. So the town center is about to go back up, but boy are we short on houses. It seems as though every single house has been destroyed. No exaggeration. Ourk's starting to make his own Einherjar, which, you know, considering he has all that gold, great. If by some slim chance Melkor somehow lets Ourk pop back out with a bunch of Einherjars, that would be a problem. So hopefully, you know, he'll keep pressing his advantage, which is really big. But I don't think he's still aware that this town center is coming up. In some ways, waiting to build it, all this other stuff is really clever. Because Melkor didn't become aware of it then. Won't become aware of it until Ourk already has something going. Nicely protected the town center too. It's harder for Melkor to split it. And there we go. It looks like Ourk is, at least in theory, back in this game. His population is going back up again. And he's got a nice army of Einherjar going. And he also is aware of where Melkor's army is, which is great. Ooh, we got a raider coming down here. That's not good for Ourk. And we also have a harassment going on up here, but that unit was killed. So, we're gonna have to have the Vills fight there or something, because the last thing we want is something to spawn there. It looks like Ourk is not noticing it. Hopefully he'll respawn soon. Ourk's army is moving out. It looks like he's getting ready to fight again. Wow. And, oh, there you go. He killed it. He respawned in time before he lost the card. Little fight going on here, just a sideshow. Melkor pushing here, but Ourk's main army is coming, so you better get ready. 7 Einhers here, gentlemen. 7. Wow. Melkor's got 6, so we're going to have a serious Einherjar battle. If he's going to fight, this is the time before the second town center comes up. This is definitely an important time to attack while the Hall of Fanes just here are away. This could be a good harass. This is a nice harass by Melkor, though. Like you said, he's continuing to use his Valkyries very well. So the town center has been denied. And both players are put up right now. Gathering gold. And this harassment is going great. He's just driving them off there, causing a lot of damage. But standing up pretty well, and he has now made it to a royal pretty recently, so nonetheless, it was pretty amazing that he managed to get back into the game overall. And even more so when you consider that he's just literally off civving right now. I don't think, if I remember correctly, Loki was his main civ at all. So we'll see, you know. But yeah, now that Melkor is very tough to this. I'm a little surprised to see that the Valkyrie didn't go back for the gold. I think Melkor was probably paying attention to the fight, which was of course more important. Still would be nice though. You know, there's always important, right? Hindsight is the, you know, is a good way to tell everyone what to do if you play hindsight. So what are you gonna do? So Ourk is still continuing to double down on the Einherjar and the TA. But now that Melkor's got this second town center up, he's going to gain a big military advantage. So I'd imagine Ourk will probably be tapping soon, especially since he's so far behind. So we're having that's where the Valkyrie is. It's raiding a longhouse, doing a little bit of damage. Fun, fun, fun. This area around here has survived. And now it appears that Melkor's moving in place to protect his gold. And I have to say, this update of Melkor is really strong. And the only thing Melkor has against him to do the high-end U count is his flaming weapons is not necessarily going to be what it could be. It's the only disadvantage of having much of that. Here we are, the lights coming up. Our town center going up. So we'll see what will happen. I think Melkor has it, but you know, you never know. Einherjar taken at the front. Harassment continuing all over the map. These players really didn't pull any good off. Even they're behind. Yeah, and here we see that not that much of a surprise. He has the resources to hold on and keep the impressive army. So, you know, good game. It seemed like both players were really very, very afraid to fight there, which is interesting. So, yeah. Shows how positioning and whatnot is key. You know, good game, and we'll see you all in the future. Take care.